And look at the verb itself, megesem, that ending M. That signals I am the one doing it. Megazized, the ed signals you.
So the word for I and you is baked right into the verb.
It is, which is why you can often drop the pronoun entirely. You don't need to say I eat. You just say megesem, the I is already in there.
That is efficient.
Én megeszem az almát. Megeszem az almát. Te megeszed az almát. Megeszed az almát. Ő megeszi az almát. Megeszi az almát.
But talk to me about the prefix.
This is where the logic gets really elegant. Think of prefixes as a GPS system for the verb. The base verb many just means to go, movement. But you attach a small block to the front to tell you the direction of the movement.
So L means away.
Yes. Elmagek, I am going away. I'm leaving.
And B means into.
Memegek, I am going in. I'm entering. And meg, which we saw with the apple, often signals a completed action. Megesem, I eat it up, I finish it.
Menni. Elmenni. Bemenni. Menni. Megyek. I'm going. Elmenni. Elmegyek. I'm leaving. Bemenni. Bemegyek. I'm entering. Almát eszik. He's eating an apple. Megeszi az almát. He eats up the apple. He finishes it completely. So the verb prefix and the T on the object work together to give you a very precise meaning.
So you don't need a new word for enter or leave or consume. You just grab the in brick or the away brick and snap it onto the go verb.
Precisely. And it's extremely consistent. Once you learn that GPS code, you can navigate almost any verb.
Speaking of navigation, we have to touch on one more grammar point because it connects to that flow we were talking about. The notes on using versus as. It reminded me of a versus an in English.
It's the exact same logic. It's all about sound. It's so you don't stumble. If the next word starts with a vowel, you use as to provide a little sound bridge.
So whole, snow, starts with a consonant.
So at a whole.
But almat, the apple, starts with a vowel.
So it's as almud. It's purely so your speech doesn't have to stop. The language wants to keep moving.
Let me just say this clearly because this is one of those small things that really helps your Hungarian sound natural. You say a hóember, because these words start with a consonant sound. But az ember, az alma, az almát, because they start with a vowel sound.
A language isn't just code, it's people. And there was one audio file in our source stack that I think I listened to it 3 times. Christmas dinner.
Oh, that was fantastic.
So we're in the kitchen. We have Nagyi grandma, and she is stressed. She has spent all day making halászlé.
Fisherman's soup.
Yeah.
This is like the turkey of Hungarian Christmas. It is the tradition. It's a serious business.
But then Appa Dad walks in, and Dad is apparently an anarchist.
He really is.
Because he admits his contribution to Christmas dinner.
Fried dough.
Fried dough.
Which is street food.
Exactly. And Grandma's losing her mind. She's asking, who is going to eat my soup if everyone fills up on fried dough?
And just to make sure everyone follows the story, nagyi means grandma. Apa means dad. These are everyday emotional words in Hungarian, the kind you hear in real family situations. So nagyi and apa are not names. They are the everyday Hungarian words to use inside a family. Apa is how you say dad, and nagyi is the informal way to say grandma, similar to mom or dad in English instead of mother and father.
You notice what they called the little boy?
We called him Guri, but the notes say his full name is György.
Right.
Let me clarify that part, because this is a really important detail. The Hungarian equivalent of George is György, like George Washington in English. György is a male given name. Györgyi is the female version of the name. Gyuri is the common nickname for György. You can also hear Gyurika, but the diminutive form is used only for children. For an adult man, you would say György or Gyuri, if you are familiar with him. For girls, Györgyike can be used as a diminutive for a child. This pattern is very typical in Hungarian. For example, Robert is the Hungarian form of Robert. Robi is the common nickname, and Robika is something you would only say to a small boy.
And by the end, Dad promises that the soup will be eaten, the fried dough will be eaten.
And the töltött káposzta will be eaten.
The stuffed cabbage. You cannot have a Hungarian holiday without stuffed cabbage. It is a physical impossibility.
Sounds like a heavy meal.
It is designed to be.
Beigli, halászlé, töltött káposzta, lángos. És te mit készítettél? Micsoda szokás! Ne aggódj!
You know, here we order a glass of wine, but the notes highlight deci and deca.
Yes, deci is short for deciliter, 1/10 of a liter. It's the standard unit for liquids. And deca, or decagram, is for solids, like ordering meat or even raisins masola. You ask for tis deca, 10 decas.
It feels very precise. You know exactly what you're getting. It's not a slice or a handful. It's numbers.
Just to say this clearly, deci, deci, deca, deca, mazsola, mazsola. Deci means a deciliter. Deca means 10 grams. And mazsola is sultanas.
We have to address the elephant in the room. Despite this title, Hungarian is easy.
While the logic is there, the application is tough.
But the author of this course, she pushes back on that myth.
She does. She argues the difficulty is just that initial barrier. Icicles are hanging. Jégszapok csingenek.
Jégcsapok csüngenek. Jégcsapok csüngenek. Jégcsapok csüngenek.
But once you have the bricks, building the castle is actually more straightforward than in English, where the rules have a million exceptions.
Oh, English is full of them.
Hungarian is dense, but it's consistent. The rules work.
So we have to ask the big question here. We've looked at the evidence, the logic, the rhythm, that T on the apple. If a language is built like Lego bricks, where one word just snaps onto another, is it actually easier for a logical brain than English? Or does the fact that you can combine them in infinite ways make it infinitely harder?
That is the paradox, isn't it? For an engineer or mathematician, Hungarian might be a dream. It follows the rules. It respects logic. But for someone who relies on intuition or guessing from other languages, it's a fortress. It demands you submit to its logic.
It demands you build the snowman.
It demands you build the snowman brick by brick.
The source material suggests starting small. Memorize one brick at a time. If you take nothing else away from this deep dive, take these two words. Szia, which is
Hello.
and köszönöm, which is thank you.
Szia and köszönöm, a good place to start flowing. Thanks for diving in with us.
Szia.
Szia.
That was Hungarian is easy with you. Today's episode, is Hungarian really that hard? So, is it? I will let you decide for yourself. I was Csilla Krisztina, your native Hungarian language tutor, and also the creator and editor of this podcast. Thank you to my two AI colleagues for joining us today and making this discussion even more